Hello, today is Thursday, the 6th of September 2012. This will be a gold update. Silver has already been done within today's video, so this is the second video of the day. The national debt, which you can find on the Debt Clock webpage, has reached 16 trillion on September the 4th, 2012. I was trying to get a screenshot of the movement to going past 15.999 trillion, but unfortunately I was unable to get to the computer in time to make a recording of it. And then I checked CNBC to see what they'd have to say about it on the main homepage, and one of the 10, 15, 20 articles that they show happened to talk about it. Same with today, but they seem to like the even numbers like Dow 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, and so on. And they're not really talking too much about this. Like, they'll have no choice when the 16.4 trillion debt ceiling will come into place. And you also see on the Debt Clock subject to limit on the debt. This was the case last year when the 14.2 trillion was coming into play. So why gold? Well, I don't know, maybe you've done a Google search recently or at some point. Maybe you did a search for how fiat currency is created. Just by looking at this, you can see that an early form of fiat currency, so here, with the promise to, and well, the promise, how's that been going out for you? How can the government simply hand over fiat money created out of thin air, which in itself totally violates the provisions within the Constitution? Gold and fiat currencies 40 years later. Well, it's very simple when you take a look at it to see how much of a problem a fiat currency happens to have. Let's take a look at gold now. Let's start within the daily chart. 1623 and 1685 are Fibonacci levels on the gold price action that I've been talking about for quite some time. And well, 1623, at least for now, is passé, and the question is 1685 working on becoming that of passé as well? You had the test in here, which was 1 week ago, and all of a sudden, since then, this was a Friday move, it didn't pull back. It's had short-term support within this level. I'd still be looking for another round of support as a possible potential play, but this is no longer resistance. Now you have 3 days of stabilizing above an area that you're looking to find resistance at, so you found support there instead. And today it is continuing to break further. This is something important to note, because if this area is not going to be resistance, this is important on 2 levels. One, well, that means the next level is this next significant test, and that's in at 1791. And secondly, that also means if gold is going to be going higher, then most likely that means silver is going to continue its uptrend. You still want to wait for the message, or evaluate the message of the market, because this could still be that pierce above and still be resistance. Very difficult yet to determine, but it's not looking like a resistance area usually does when it reaches the 2/3 Fibonacci retracement level. Moving this on now to the weekly chart, and 1791, like I stated, is the next significant level. But I guess before then, we got this 1658 mark, which has been resistance on 2 levels. This is the major significant level, because if I can see a hold and break above this level, where even just showing 2 candles breaking above it like this, I will really be liking its long-term progression, really on the short-term time frame. And I state that as in it looks as if things would be ready to get going. This trend will resume itself into bullish, and I don't get an updated one, but this is the one I showed on the weekend. This is the chart that's been going on for, well, the last 15 years or so, obviously in a very solid uptrend, and a lot of it happens to do because of what it's priced in, and that is fiat currency.